Hi, I'm Matt from World of Ukes, and I've got a quick demo today of this Baton Rouge V2-B Baritone ukulele. At the time of making the video, this one just comes in under £100, so it's not an expensive instrument, but Baton Rouge have a really good reputation for making relatively inexpensive instruments which sound good and play nicely. Now, it's fairly plain to look at with its laminate mahogany body, but perfectly nice, and you're not paying lots for extra decoration, but I think it sounds lovely, which I'll demonstrate in a minute. Baton Rouge, they often have this slightly arched back, which I think it just softens the tone ever so slightly. It's a nice feature. I always think with baritones, if you play a regular ukulele, a soprano, concert or tenor, you can be put off a little bit by the requirement of a baritone to learn a new set of chords, but that is important, true, if you're playing with a group and you want to play the same chords as everybody else. Yes, you are going to have to learn the new names of chords, but the key thing for me is the shapes work still. So the regular shapes you play on your ukulele, so if you were to play a G on your tenor uke, for example, that would be a D on the baritone, so it's the same shape. And what I find for me is that I don't really, as I'm not often playing in a group where I have to play the same chords, if I'm just playing on my own, I can just make the same shapes as I would on my tenor ukulele and it still sounds good. I'm not playing exactly the same chords I know the names of, but it still works. So you can sit down and start playing a baritone straight away. So it does overcome that hurdle a little bit. It's not like a mandolin or something where the chord shapes feel sort of out of the ordinary. What you play on your tenor works on a baritone. I am going to play this one in a second, but what I would say is if you are looking at a baritone and you don't play one already, it's not a bad idea to get something that's plain, relatively inexpensive like this. Unless you play baritone every day, it already sounds different from your tenor or your concert uke. So it gives you that baritoniness. That's not a word, but it's going to have to do. And unless you play baritone every day, you don't really feel or hear the nuances between different models as well. So getting something that's plain, that's inexpensive, but plays nicely, like this Baton Rouge V2-B, is a good idea. So let's have a quick listen to it now.
worldofukes.co.uk.